Yo, what's the crack, boys? Welcome back to NBA this week. I've been ill as fuck this whole week, so this is gonna be probably a shorter video compared to the normal NBA this week's. Oh, and yeah, and also I was ill. I couldn't watch fucking every game. Like, there's some games like Nets versus Cavs happened. Didn't watch that. I was just too ill. So there's not a lot I'm gonna be talking about, but still gonna upload. Monday night, Anthony Edwards finally stepping out. Ever since Rudy Gobert's been out, bad trade that was, by the way. And Edwards has just been stepping up, and I think, to be honest, personally with me, I think you need to trade. You're kind of into deep Rudy Gobert now. I don't know who would trade for him, but I think they need to just rebuild the whole team around Anthony Edwards, because this guy is literally the next superstar. 100%. You can easily win games with this guy, win championships. You just have to build the right team around him, and obviously, the culture in Minnesota is not very good right now. No offense to Karl-Anthony Towns, great player. He cannot be your leader. Obviously, Luka Doncic this past week's been playing my career in the NBA. He's had a 60-point triple-double. Obviously had 50 points the other night. We'll get into, his actual crazy stats, but it's absolutely unreal how, this guy's had two, games where he's won the game by missing a free throw on purpose. Literally his league. Obviously, his stats here, it's literally crazy. He's got, three or four of his... He has, 5 50-point games, and he's gotten 4 of them this season. Yeah, Luka's in his prime now, okay? This is the season where he's in his prime. Obviously, he'll be in his prime till he's 32 or something. We got 8 to 10 years of this Luka. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see how his career actually unfolds. Also, he's been playing absolutely unreal. He's just a guy that feels like the star sheet and can do everything on the basketball court. It's honestly crazy. We'll see if he can win the championship this season, because when you're playing this good, you can single-handedly carry a team to a chip easily. We'll have to see though. The Clippers versus the Raptors play. The Clippers got the win, and 4 Clipper players had 20+ points each, and Kawhi wasn't one of them. Oh my god, bro! I'm saying it I'm gonna be the first YouTuber to say this. The Clippers are gonna win if they're healthy. Such crazy depth, I've already made a video on why the Clippers are just them. Clippers are looking very good. They got the coach, they got the system, they got the play, they got 2 superstars, they have the depth, they have the defense. This Clippers team is the team to beat, to be honest. Obviously, Celtics are kind of up there as well. My hair is shite, bro. Oh my god. Celtics are obviously up there as well, but great game from the Clippers. Obviously, for the Raptors side, Siakam had 36. This guy has to be an all-star lock. This guy doesn't make the all-star team, it'll be probably one of the worst. He will make it. There's no way he doesn't make it, but if he doesn't make it, it'll be the worst snub of all time, 100%. I'll have to see Siakam ball, though. The Suns and Grizzlies played earlier this week without Devin Booker, who is now out for quite a while, few weeks. Oh my god, man! It's so shit when the best players get injured, man. Especially Devin Booker. This guy nearly scored 60 the other week. Yeah, Suns got a good win without Devin Booker. Duran Washington had 26 off the bench for the Suns. Great pickup for them. I think it's more, obviously the Suns won the game. I think the Grizzlies actually, they lost this game. Obviously they did lose the game, but this is a game they really should have won. Ja played great though, 34 points. He is an MVP conversation. Had a 35-8 game last night against the Kings. He's definitely an MVP conversation. He could easily win it, to be honest. But it was really the Grizzlies' second and third best players. Desmond Bane just shooting pearly, 4 for 12, 0 for 4 or whatever from 3. He's not, obviously he's come back from injury. I do expect him, in a month's time, Desmond Bane will be Desmond Bane. Being having the most points in the team probably, I think he'll be fine. Desmond Bane will be fine. I know it, but Jaren Jackson Jr. obviously didn't shoot well either. Him and Dylan Brooks, they are the 2 best defenders on the team. Dylan Brooks guarding the best player every night. That's his role. His aggression and passion can, definitely get him into foul trouble, as it did in this game. Jaren Jackson Jr. did a lot better to not foul out, or not get a lot of fouls this game. But those two are kind of the dark horses for them. Obviously, you got Ja and Desmond Bane. They're going to be doing their thing. Obviously, Ja's the main guy. But in the playoffs, if Jaren Jackson Jr. and Dylan Brooks are falling out, getting in foul trouble, the Grizzlies aren't winning shit. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Those are the 2, some of the most important players. Obviously, when Ja's out, they're still very good, but you still need Ja to win. Desmond Bane can, hold on his own, but those 2 players, they need them to play good defense, shoot well, And they're going to be very good because Ja's going to do his thing. Desmond Bain, when he's healthy, is going to do his thing. So it's really down to them. Sixers versus the Wizards happened on Wednesday. And we lost when Embiid literally had 48 points and Harden had 26. It was a close game. Wizards, I think, the Wizards role players and, well, all their players just played better than us. And they were coached better. Doc Rivers. Like, Doc's offense was just like, give Embiid the ball. Like, we just need a new coach, man. We just need a new coach. We are long overdue. But it was a good game from the Wizards who are kind of stuck in this, we have a lot of good players, but like we're not going to win. It's really weird. Obviously, they can't really trade Bradley Beal, so they're kind of stuck there. But I mean, you can get some good trade bait for Kyle Kuzma. Maybe trade Porzingis. Maybe in a year's time, it's like, whoa, it's a really good team around Bradley Beal right now. But good win for the Wizards. Killian Hayes knocked out Franz Wagner. Magic were playing the Pistons. Comes up from behind, sort of pushes it with his forearm, and he just falls. To be honest, I didn't see what happened after, but he get hit there, and he just falls. Oh my god, man! So many players got suspended as well. I think 9 players altogether got suspended. Yeah, that's crazy. Obviously, the announcer was having fun saying, "Don't leave receipts in that," but shit, bro. That guy probably got PTSD. The Brooklyn Nets are on an 11-game winning streak, which is completely crazy. It was just that this summer, well, last summer technically, it was KD's gone, Kyrie's gone. This is finally the year that we've been waiting for since they joined in 2019. Nets can definitely win the chip this season. They kind of have the perfect formula almost, but it's crazy how good they are. I think they'll finish top 3 in the East. Celtics, Nets, and Bucks. Sixers are done. Oh, man. Sixers are done, man. I think, off topic for the Nets, but if the Sixers lose, I think we just blow up. I think we blow up. I hate to say it. I think we should blow up. Anyway, yeah, Brooklyn are playing very good right now. I think KD is an underrated MVP candidate. KD, I think if he didn't get injured in the season James Harden came, I think he would have won the MVP. Or last season, when Kyrie wasn't playing, I think if KD didn't get injured, he would have won MVP. I think he can definitely win MVP. Just this MVP race is probably the craziest of all time. You've got 10 players that are rightfully MVP winners, but so what happens when this league is talented as it is. Bucks versus Bulls, crazy ending. Come back from the Bulls. They only play good against the best teams in the league. Oh my god, it was complete last season. Last season it was they beat everyone apart from the good teams. Now they're losing to all the worst teams, but beating the best teams. So now you're in this situation where it's do we blow it up? We're amazing against these players, but it's the regular season. The Chicago Bulls, the 2012 Bulls would always beat the Miami Heat. I think there was one season where they completely swept them. Comes to the playoffs, they get their arses kicked. So, yeah, I think they should definitely still blow up. But the trade value is very high, so I'd capitalize on that ASAP. Get the rebuild going, hopefully get Victor or get Scoot. Get some good young prospect. Can build a future if, by 2028 you're competing. Yeah. Fuck, that's a long time. Zion had a career high, 45. One more season. I think we'll one more season until prime Zion comes in. After this season, next season will be prime Zion. I'm loving watching Zion play. He's probably one of my favorite players in the league. I literally remember when he got drafted. Obviously, he's not been playing that much. Had to wait ages for him to play. Now he's finally playing proper basketball and he's playing elite. 100% an all-star this season. Tyrese Halliburton, all-star lock. East All-Stars is looking crazy because someone, either Tyrese Halliburton or Darius Garland is going to get snubbed. I think that's what I think. One of those two players, one of those 2 point guards are going to get snubbed. And I think team record will help Darius Garland out. And if Tyrese Halliburton gets snubbed, oh my god, man. 29-9 against the Cavs. This guy's elite. This guy literally has the best assist games with 0 turnovers. He's definitely an all-star. Crazy to think he was the 12th pick. This guy almost didn't go to the lottery. All of a sudden, on Friday night, a bunch of 40-point games were had. This is probably one of the most 40-point games we've had this week. Obviously, Zion, a bunch of players. LeBron had his 47-point game. I made a video on that. 38 years old, and he's nearly a 50-point triple-double. LeBron, in my opinion, LeBron's going to be the GOAT when it's all said and done. I think in a month or two, he's going to be passing Kareem. That will help. That's going to be a crazy moment. That'll be crazy. I think it'll be against the Warriors as well. It's projected to be against the Warriors. That would be cool. that's going to be such a great moment. I can't wait. But yeah, I think LeBron can definitely retire the GOAT, even if he doesn't win a ring. I think just let alone how great he is at nearly 40 years old, it's just going to do it for him. Obviously, MJ was very good as well. MJ was still good at 38. I think him and LeBron are the only players like a 45, 5-5 game. Or multiple of those. But yeah, absolutely crazy. Lakers can definitely still fix this, I think. I think if you get rid of the Westbrook contract, in the offseason, you rebuild the team, get everyone off, keep only LeBron, AD, Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker. Like, just keep some good players, boom, get everyone new, upgrade, sign, a good free agent or two, boom, you're looking good. You'll have, got the same like 2019-20 Lakers, and you can definitely win. And if LeBron won a ring, then go. But we're not even at the All-Star break, so we got a lot of time. But yeah, another 40-point game. CJ McCollum against the Sixers as well. Like, oh my god, man. A lot, obviously Zion, CJ, LeBron, Jordan Poole had a 40-point game. Like, so much. I can't even get into how many players, but CJ had a good game. Jordan Poole against the Blazers. Every time there's a body on the court side, he literally just perform. This guy's crazy. This guy knows how to perform, but yeah, absolute crazy game from him. But it's just a great Warriors comeback. It kind of looked like it was over. Blazers went cold. Warriors start heating up. Kuminga had a great game. He's benefited the most from Steph. Well, it's Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole has benefited the most. This guy should be starting, to be honest, when Steph comes back. How do you, would you run you'd have to run Steph, Jordan, Clay, Wiggins, and then Looney, and then... Draymond has to start, though. Like, Wiggins the 6th man? Or Clay? Because that's, even saying that, regardless whoever's coming off a 6th man, that's probably the best 6th man in the league. Yeah, crazy, but I think Kuminga has to get more minutes as well. This guy's going to be a star. He's 20 years old. He's my age. Literally going to be a star in this league. And then Zach LaVine had 43 as well against the Pistons. The league is just, this is, in March time, I think everyone's scoring 50, 60, so much 50-point and 60-point games. I think this is definitely going to happen. I think by February, we're going to see a lot of 50-point games. Obviously, Luka has had 3 or 4 in the space of a month. So it's already kind of happening. And finally, Giannis Antetokounmpo had a 43-point, 20 rebound and 5 assist game. And Giannis, when he won the ring, it was the appreciation's coming in, but now he's getting hated. It's he's not the best. But also, Giannis is not you could consider this a down year for Giannis shooting wise, but it's the Aaron Rodgers quote. A down year for me is a career year for everyone else. But did have a game where he shot 17 for 39. It was such an ugly stat, shooting split. He isn't shooting the best, but you see his impact. Chris Middleton's out of the lineup, Drew Holiday's out of the lineup. He's carrying. He's got probably the most usage rate in the whole league. He's doing well. People are saying he ain't top 3. Giannis is top 3. It's him, Jokic, and Luka. International players, that's crazy. International, that's a topic for another day. International ball will be taken over. It kind of already has, but Giannis is definitely still the best player in the world. Probably. Do you know what I mean? It's either between Giannis, Jokic, Luka, Embiid, and KD. Look, you have to throw Tatum in there as well. There's 6 players that are the best player in the world, which is crazy. Probably throwing Steph there as well when he's healthy. Yeah, that's true, actually. Fuck. There's 10 players. Yeah, the disrespect for Giannis has got to stop. Okay, yeah, this guy wouldn't have a ring if, Harden and Kyrie weren't injured, but, that's not the point. This guy's literally in the league. We're used to his greatness. Same with Jokic. Jokic had a triple-double last night. I couldn't get that in, but... You know what I mean? We're getting used to his greatness, especially with Giannis and Jokic and Embiid. 3 players that have been at the top for a few years now that we're just used to, but... When you disrespect a great player like Giannis, you learn the hard way, especially in the playoffs, so I think Giannis will prove himself. That was it for this week. Obviously, I was ill. This is probably the worst video I've ever done, but I don't give a fuck. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.